Ariel, why did you come to Japan?
Let's talk about toilets on the podcast.
Oh, okay. So I graduated from college and worked briefly as
That's so normal.
yeah, I'm so sorry. As an assistant producer at a game studio in Austin, Texas called Edge of Reality.
I presume your toilet was quite regular the whole time.
Yeah, they were nice toilets though. That was a really nice office. You know, not the Japanese washlet.
Oh, but like a normal.
But yeah, like
a
normal
normal selection.
Which is really nice.
A good selection.
And then pretty soon after that, it was kind of already slated that I would join the JET program. So I came.
Which is? What?
Yeah, the JET program was the Japanese.
Japan Exchange.
Thank you. Sorry, I should know.
You were in it.
I was in it. I should know this. But yeah, I was an English teacher for elementary school students and junior high school students in a small port city way up north where it's very, very cold. And I did that for 2 years.
And they have delicious apples, and they.
Yes, very delicious apples. And that's where I started my one apple a day eating.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
And I thought, yeah.
That explains it.
Yeah.
One mystery down.
Explains.
Oh, the apple
The
eating.
apple,
The daily apple eating.
Wait, 3 down, what are the other 2?
No, I said one down. I didn't mention a max.
Oh, I was
There's probably many more.
I misheard you there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
One down.
And yeah, I really miss my kids, but I definitely wanted to get back into the games industry. So
You put them up for adoption or something, did you?
oh, I miss my kids so much. Oh gosh, I still have like
At the apple
notes
orchard.
and- no, like all the notes that they wrote for me, things that they gave me. I have like a big album.
Nice.
This is elementary school.
And junior high school.
Junior high.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. So in the junior high kids that graduate 15, they could be. I mean, they'd be playing the games, perhaps. Right?
Oh yeah. I would talk about basically 2 major topics, or 3 major topics, I should say, with my kids. Games, and not just the boys, but mostly the boys. I would talk about Arashi,
All right.
which is a Japanese idol group. I like their TV shows, so
Idol being the operative word.
idol group. Yeah, they're not just singers and dancers. They have 3, major television shows.
They're a triple threat.
They're a
Yeah.
standard Japanese idol group.
It's like the Osmonds or something. It's hard to
Yeah,
explain.
Yeah.
The monkeys.
Well, the Beatles were kind of like that. Back
Yeah.
then. They had their own TV show.
And they had movies.
But they
I'm not sure about
yeah,
TV
back-
shows.
It was after
The
they.
Beatles had a comedy show.
They did. Well, they had a lot
The
of
comic,
stuff, but
the-
they
It was the
cartoon.
Smothers Brothers.
The
Are you
cartoon,
thinking
you
of?
mean? Did they have a comedy show?
I thought they had like a sketch comedy show.
No, I don't
I
know.
don't know, but they had bags of talent. That's the
Yeah, they did
probably
have-
the
they made
major
movies, didn't they?
defining.
Yeah, the
difference.
movies. I can't say Arashi is as talented as the Beatles.
Did they write their own songs?
Well, you never know. Time
I mean,
will tell.
some of them, but I mean, not like the big hits. But they are extremely funny, so I
Okay.
enjoy their TV shows, and so did my students. So we would talk about that, and we would also talk about Japanese comedians. Yes, that was always a fun topic to go back to. I had like this mental list of things that I would talk to them about during lunch because I would eat lunch with my students.
Oh, right, that's nice.
And it was always loads of fun. So
If a guy teacher was to do that, he'd be called a paedophile, wouldn't he? Just talking about daily lunch with the students and dinner.
Yeah, that's a good point.
well, because everyone eats
get
in
away
their
with
classes here in Japan, like all the students.
Are they all their bentos?
And well, no, it's school lunch. Everyone is provided the same lunch.
Oh, okay.
It's called
okay.
kyushoku.
Did it taste good?
The school lunches, I loved the school lunches.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, a little heavy on the carbohydrates.
Right.
The rice that they would give, well, because it was either rice, bread, or noodles.
Oh, they have
And-
bread.
Yeah, they had
Oh,
bread, but it was like once a week. But I would go to so many different schools that sometimes I would get the same meal like 2 days in a row. But I did enjoy the lunches, and I enjoyed my time with the kids.
Nice.
So I did that for 2 years, and then I landed here in Kyoto, Japan, at Q. And
We dragged you all the way down,
yeah, where it's
kicking
warmer.
and screaming. And it's
Much
snowing.
warmer.
It snowed this morning.
But what can I say? It's great to be back.
Back in the industry.
Back in, yeah. And great to be here at Q.
We've kept her busy.
Yeah. You can say
Growing
that. Oh dear.
Oh dear, so it all goes downhill now.
That is, and you're a real self-starter, right? I mean, this podcast is your idea. I think it's great, and we're getting some good feedback from people, and you're involved in a bunch of other stuff.
Well, I'd like to think that, and hearing that positive reinforcement makes me feel good.
So in her interview here, when we were in the middle of the interview, I suddenly realised she's just like Jodie Foster.
Oh no.
Yes, Ariel does look like Jodie Foster.
I don't.
No, it doesn't look like her, but no, not
Do
look.
that Jodie Foster, can you?
But the sort of very what's the word? Forthright, positive,
active.
Right.
you know.
So
She goes jogging. She goes jogging every evening around the castle.
It's not every evening. It's 3 times a week.
Okay.
But also, I should say to the listeners, what Dylan was searching for in his head was a proper English translation to a Japanese word. That
Yeah,
he
it was.
thinking, and I could tell that's what he was doing. Sekyokuteki.
Trying to find, searching around for the 3 words that mean the same thing.
Yeah, it's hard to find a really good
That sort of,
translation for the word.
yeah, the Jodie Foster in Silence of the Lambs, of course.
Not Contact.
Well, no, I just saw
that was
that
well,
again.
she's the
I
same.
love that movie.
She's the same person, isn't she?
But I went and saw Maverick is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I recently watched that over the break. Really, I love that movie.
Mel Gibson, right?
Yeah,
Sullied himself.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but that was
wasn't he?
before he sullied himself.
Sure. That's before he got caught.
Yeah,
Before he got caught.
nice.
Nice. This is true, probably.
Yeah, that's the problem with iPhones, isn't it? Or
And then
recording devices.
Yeah.
Mobile recording devices.
Yeah, because Jodie Foster was in that, I was like, oh gosh, a movie I haven't seen in forever? Contact. And gosh, those are really good movies.
It's good.
Fantastic.
That's good.
Carl Sagan, right? Can't go wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought the ending bit was a bit weird. But, I mean, it was a little bit overly abstract.
Except at the end.
No, I mean, the bit with a fake dad.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of wanted to see something real, but the thing is, your imagination could never match up with what they would actually show. Is the thing.
And that was that actor, wasn't he? He was the bad cop in House Series 3.
Yeah.
Right, that dude. Yeah, he crops up and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
That's
He crops up everywhere.
Well, I guess should we?
We're going to finish on that note.
We should probably do the fan mail, which should only.
Oh yeah, let's do the fan mail.
yes.
Let's do the fan mail. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go back to sanity.
I'm not going to read it verbatim, but
Okay, we'll
Read every other word then.
we'll guess the ones in between.
They'll figure it out.
Paraphrase.
this is my plan.
And you can hear the guy who's written the mail. He's been going, "I didn't say that. That's not what I was asking."
Okay, so yeah, we have. This is actually the first fan mail we received. So.
And that one only.
No, there was.
It's kind of a lonely fan mail.
There wasn't just one, but it is a little lonely. So send in some beefier fan mails, if you will.
Okay.
Wheelier.
Or we'll send fan mails to ourselves.
For us. So Nick wrote in, and he wanted to know what we have planned for Shooter 2 in terms of PlayStation Home unlockables, as well as a possible dynamic theme and avatar. So now we're not going to go into details, but I can say that we do have a home reward item in the works to look forward to, and we do have a dynamic theme also. That is currently
busy
getting,
trying to make.
Yes, actually,
Shit's
probably
gonna be dynamic.
probably right now as
very
we're
dynamic.
talking. It is,
It's no static theme.
it's no static theme.
No, it's
It
a
is
dynamic
super
theme.
dynamic.
Yeah.
And I can also say that we have something a little special in the works for you dedicated fans who purchase Shooter 1 and Shooter 2.
Oh yes.
So be sure to check those out. We're probably gonna leak information slowly as time goes by.
Bit by bit.
Bit by bit. So stay tuned.
I think that was Bear was doing in the toilet.
You just take a long
that was
time.
quite an information leak.
The leaking is.
Not press release, press and
I don't think leak is the proper term in this case.
Yeah, more like running faucet.
There's information flood.
Information flood. It was a DOS attack. Oh dear.
So yes, we do have an email address for you to send your questions, whether it be Shooter 2 related, podcast related, or just if you have any random questions about what it's like living in Japan and working on games, just send them in to podcast@q-games.com. I mentioned our forums briefly, pixeljunk.jp, and also we have Twitter accounts that you can visit. I am Ariel Angelotti, A-R-I...
You're doing your finger there. You're doing
Cracking my knuckles.
your whitened knuckles.
Let me try that again.
You were spelling Ariolotti.
Let me try that again.
Eradi.
Ariolotti.
How gone are you? You're
Lotta Errol.
Bear's drinking the highball, which has 7% alcohol.
Yeah, that's why you have to go to the toilet.
Fizzy whiskey.
Yeah. It's fizzy whiskey.
Okay, let me try that again. Silence.
We don't condone alcohol to underage people, by the way. I don't know what age is underage, but whatever it is. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Okay, so my Twitter account is at Arielotti, Ariellotti.
Mine is Dylan Cuthbert, DYLANCUTHBERT.
Okay.
Mine is Technodookie. TECHNODOOKIE.
Okay, no more
did that
highball.
earlier.
No more highball for Bear, I think. I think maybe it was a little too much for
I
him.
think he was drinking too much when he thought up his name.
And Duncan, this is the first room.
And mine is. I have to send that to you later.
But also we have.
Oh, we can wait till next week. The next bi-week.
Yeah.
What did you say that? The next
Fortnight.
Fortnight. Is fortnight? I thought that was an English word. Is it?
It is, but we use it.
Oh, you do?
Oh, we don't use it.
I mean, yeah.
You know of it.
It's not
You know
something
of it.
we
It's not
usually
like
drop in
bespoke.
daily conversation.
Not like bespoke.
Bi-weekly for me can mean twice a week as well. What would you?
That's true.
It can be both. It can be both.
right.
It's one of those weird English words that can, like, inflammable and
No wonder your economy's up the shit if you got words like that, right?
I know.
I know.
We have,
It's
like,
pretty-
bi-weekly periodicals and, confusing. I don't get
What
it.
does biannual mean then?
It can mean twice a year or
Once every 2 years,
Yeah.
Well, that's screwed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was Ariel Angelotti.
And Dylan Cuthbert.
And Bear Trickey.
Duncan Flip.
Signing off.
Duncan's the one who
Q
swears.
Games. Yes. You'll learn about him next time, I think.
Yeah. I think we should learn a lot more about them.
Yes. So
So, Duncan.
Sordid past.
Checkered past.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh, that's horrible. Okay, segue.
Well, number 2. Sorry, I keep going back to this. Sorry.
This is supposed to be my
I wish
episode.
It's going back to toilet. Actually, back to toilet humour again.
Actually, I wish
We
it
love
was
our
that,
toilets.
I wish it was that discreet as one and number 2 was more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we were talking
God.
about